We are back. We got Spurs fans near and far. It's your boy Reggie Spurs. And I am calling on the power of the Tiger. Rocky Balboa. I swear down. CB is just about entered the building. Get in there, CB. Get in there. It's fun. Come on.
Yo. What's going on about? Is a party going on?
Hey, CB, can you see how I'm punching? Jab, 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 jab.
That's what
jab,
we're
jab.
on today.
That's what we're gonna do to your dusty club, bro. Bang you, man. Big up to everyone in the location. At the start,
guys are doing up Rocky and that. What's going on, bro? Don't let me jump on my Ivan Drago Apollo Creed distance if I got to, bro. You guys are gonna be running up the stairs thinking you're gonna do something against the mighty Chelsea. You're confused, bro.
Let me tell you now, I can't wait to play you brothers. I can't wait. You know what? The game is next week. Next week, Thursday. I couldn't wait till next week, Thursday. Now, bun that. We needed to do this now in the location. Big up to everyone that's locked in, locked on with your boy Deji Spurs and your boy CB Millie in the building. CB, you know, out of respect for you, my guy, let's get the niceties out the way. How are you? Because after that, man's coming for your throat. You get me? Pause. Do you know what I mean?
So you guys do it in North London, yeah?
Let's get in. How are you, my bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Literally, I'm literally packing. I'm about to jump on a flight tomorrow morning. So that's why the green screen ain't even with me right now.
Nah, where are you going?
I'm going to Phuket, Thailand.
Are you in Thailand?
Yeah.
Bro, I was supposed to be in Thailand. How long are you going for?
I'm only going until Wednesday, a week. Literally, I'm coming back for the game on Thursday.
Oh, so, my guy, yeah, my guy. Well, I'll be in Portugal for the game. Do you get me? I'll be live and direct from the Algarve. Yeah, speaking in the location, doing everything there with the Portuguese people. So I will be at the building.
How are you doing though, Deji? Because this isn't just a regular. The game's massive. This is like the greatest game of your season. You know what? We've ended your season last year. We embarrassed you in your own stadium when you was 2-0 up in less than 10 minutes. Yeah. Right now is the thing where you need a win more than anyone. This is Ange's, like, he needs something. You know what I mean?
Well, so bear with me, because I got a little structure for today, and then we'll kind of get into it. But yeah, definitely, because I can see that you want to take man out. So big up to everyone in the comments. Big up to Lee Collison for showing love straight away off the bat. You get me? Let's get into it, though. CB, international break. I think it came at a good time for both of us. That performance by you, man, against Arsenal was dusty. But as a whole, you're fourth in the Prem. How are you rating your season so far? And then we'll get into the minutiae. I just want to know.
By my standards, as just being proper Chelsea, I think our season, if I'm being honest, is a 4 out of 10. We started the season strong. December times, if you ask me, I said we were on course for a 7. Just obviously we were second in the league, we weren't top, and we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
So I was a bit upset with the season already, just off the fact that we missed out of a trophy. But now knocked out of an FA Cup, fourth in the league with Newcastle having a game in hand on us and a point behind. I think this is a 4 out of 10 season. Honestly,
I have to agree with you. And the maddest thing is that Bournemouth, that's in 10th, is literally 5 points behind you, man. Like literally 5 points. So I would have to agree that your season is definitely a 4 out of 10. Is there any positives to take out of this season so far, though? Because 4 out of 10 is pretty low. Let's not be too disingenuous. Do you get me? Like, what are the positives for Chelsea so far? What are the things that you're like, yep, you know what? If we work with this brother or if we do this system, do you know what I mean? The future could be bright. Chelsea could be back.
I couldn't tell you.
Really?
This is the thing. If you asked me this in December, I would have said Jackson's improved. He's on form. He's scoring goals. He looks like a serious striker. Fofana, I would have said he was fit. He's gone injured. Jackson's a shell of himself. And Enzo sure had a couple good games, but against relegation for his only good games against serious teams, or you'd say Villa and Spurs, which are not really that serious. I don't really rate the manager. I couldn't tell you. I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, bro, I'll be honest with you. If your season's 4 out of 10, then Spurs season for me is 2 out of 10, bro. I feel like, you know, a lot of Tottenham fans are feeling like I'm a flip-flopper. A lot of Tottenham fans are feeling like I'm just negative. I'm not negative, but, bro, 15 defeats is just not good enough, bro. We've taken 15 L's this season. There's still another 9 games to go. Tottenham could easily lose half those games, if not more. And, bro, the season's been dusty. I guess for me, the only bright spark this season has been the young guns. I think Old Bear, we missed him. I don't think he's like some Ronaldo, but you can see the difference that this brother makes. I think Jed Spence, for me, what a player. Wish he started the season. But, you know, if anything positive comes out of this season, is that Jed Spence must be starting for Spurs, right or left back. He's definitely better than Cucurella, in my opinion.
Oh,
And
what's this?
And you know, Archie Gray, Bergvall, they've been all right. I mean, them man have had an opportunity to kind of come through, but it's low. It's low for Spurs, bro. I can't even lie to you. I guess the positive thing for us, for both our clubs, is that maybe you man will win the Europa Conference League because that's you lot's level, and we might win the Europa League. How do you feel about that, bro?
Firstly,
the Europa Conference League, is that a must for you guys?
Yeah, 100%. First and foremost, you're not winning the Europa League. We're gonna win that trophy. That's why it's currently a 4. Because I'm a trophy guy. I don't dismiss trophies. A trophy is a trophy. Once we win that Conference League, we've completed European football. First club ever to do that. And really, other than that,
are you shaking your bum for the Europa Conference League? Are you gonna do a West Ham and celebrate and do open?
It's not a parade thing. I'll go to the final. I'd travel for the final. I'd celebrate that trophy. Like I said, we completed it all. We can actually say we've won it all. We can sing that in our stadium. And no matter who finishes second place, let's say Arsenal finished second, Man City managed to claw it back by a miracle, finish second, whatever. Even if we missed top 4 and we got that Conference League, we've had a better season than them. We won a trophy.
If you miss top 4 and you win the Europa Conference League, does Maresca stay in his job?
No. Even if he gets top 4, I want him gone.
Really? Why? Why do you want him gone? What? Because if he gets top 4, that's what you were asking for at the beginning of the season. If you finally get it over the line, you have to respect it, no?
I wanted the league. The top 4.
He was never going to win. He was never going to win the league in his first season, bro. Let's be sensible.
I've seen Mourinho do it. I've seen Ancelotti do it. I've seen Antonio Conte do it. It's doable. With Chelsea.
Yeah, but he's not of that pedigree. He came from the Championship to Chelsea. If it was an Ancelotti, if it was a Mourinho, if it was a Conte, I would probably agree with you. Again, even though I think it would be too much pressure, I don't think if you guys got Pep, you would be expecting to win in his first season.
And you see what? I'm so happy you said that, because Ancelotti is available this summer, contract expiring. I do not see why not. We don't go for it. Before someone says to me it's unrealistic, he won the Champions League with Real Madrid, the La Decima, and then went and managed Everton. So it is doable. It can be done. He's coached here before. He's loved by the fans. If anything, it will help bridge the gap between the ownership and the fans anyway. I don't see why not.
So bring back Ancelotti is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the stuff that he's done at Madrid is nothing short of majestic. You know, you thought Zidane was a madman. I think Ancelotti has been a madman with this Madrid team. Do you get me? And we have to put some respect on it. Bro, as an outsider looking in now, banter aside, you see Tottenham. I know we got beef, but, you know, put the beef thing aside. We can beef in about 20 minutes or so. As an outsider looking in, what do you make of Tottenham? And also, what do you think? Should Tottenham keep the manager from your perspective? And what do you think, if you believe something's going wrong, what is going wrong? If you know what I mean. I don't want it to be too loaded, but
wait, on a Spurs perspective.
Yeah, on a Spurs looking.
Do you know what? I've actually been someone who's been very lenient when it comes to Ange. I actually rated Ange, especially how he started the season last year. The mentality obviously is a challenge. You lost Harry Kane. You've hit the ground running. He didn't have a striker for the whole first season. He was playing Son up top. Richarlison was in and out of the side.
Mm-hmm.
I think he done a good job. The top 4 race, I think you should have secured top 4. The fact you didn't get top 4 is mad. Yeah, Jackson is back. Big up to Jackson. Yeah, the fact he got even got a Mohican now. He's moving mad. He better score. But as I said, he's got the Balotelli Mohican, as in there's no shape up.
He's lost his marbles. Him and Basuma, they've been at Louis Vuitton about busting Balotelli. That's what it is. When they go to Louis Vuitton, it's over, bro. It's over.
Long.
But yeah, as you were saying about Spurs, sorry, bro.
Yeah, so literally, so in his first season, I think he should have closed top 4, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I think all in all, he had a good year. This season, though, he's talking a big game about trophies. I don't think he got backed in the summer. He needed a centre back. He needed a 6. He brought in Archie Gray in the 6. I think you should have got somebody a bit more accomplished. He got Dragusin, if I'm not mistaken, as a centre back. Obviously, the injuries have been an issue. I understand that. I think you needed another attacking player. I don't think Tell's the answer. Getting Werner on a permanent was mad. So in terms of a director standpoint, ownership standpoint, 100% you can call them out. But he was still talking a big game. I win trophies in my second season. I don't care. Now, in terms of him being stubborn, him being 14th in the league or 15th in the league, that's sackable. Tactically, he's stubborn. Regardless, you can talk about injuries. I don't care. That's inexcusable. Spurs, with the stadium that you have, the team that you've been in the last 10 years shouldn't be sitting in 15th. You didn't touch a cup final, Carabao Cup final. Newcastle won it. At the end of the day, you guys can chat to Newcastle. Let's not take the piss here. They've got a good striker. Yeah, cool, fair enough. But at the end of the day, if you was to put both teams next to each other, a lot of men are going to take you lot over Newcastle going into the season.
100%.
So that you should have got a Carabao. As for the Europa League, I don't think you're going to win that. But I think if he wants to buy himself another year, at the very least, touch a semi-final. Get to the Europa League semi-final, and then maybe.
So you're saying, and I know your standards FC, but, you know, for a moment, just put yourself in my shoes. You're saying if this brother got to the semi-final of the Europa League, he deserves another pop at it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But he needs to get back, though, man. He has to get back.
Bro, because for me and you, one thing I like about you, bro, is we think alike. I'm about standards, and I'm looking at Iriola, and I'm looking at Fulham. That starting 11 should not be better than Tottenham's starting 11, in my opinion. They seem to be getting more out of lesser man. So for me, what is the excuse for Ange? Does that make sense?
No, I completely understand, yeah, but you've tried it all, man. You've tried the manager and a mid-table team that's overperforming with Nuno. You guys didn't give him that. You didn't give him that patience. You didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. He went. Look what he's doing at Forest. Look at the way he's rebuilt them and what he's doing there. At the end of the day, you've tried the big boy manager thing with Mourinho and Conte, but the ownership and the director's ambition doesn't match the big boy manager's ambition. So unless that changes upstairs, I don't think you should address the manager. Or if you do address the manager, don't expect anything to change because the directors are the real issue.
Even though you don't think, but you're talking about Maresca needing to go. Could we not say the same thing about Chelsea, that maybe your manager wasn't backed? Because now, when you needed players in Jan, like a striker, you're getting rid of man instead. Why didn't you guys do the business you needed to do? Is that a Bowley issue? Because let's be real, although Bowley spent money, he's almost like he's like Richie Rich. He's spending money, but he's wasting money. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not making sense. So on one hand, we're bantering you for the money that you spent, but if we're all deep in it, 100 mil for Mudryk is the dumbest thing in world football. That brother's worth 10 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, really, the 1.5 billion, when you really look at the players that you've got, is really worth 500 mil. Would you not agree?
Yeah, no, 100%. We got bumped, yeah. We got bumped in terms of the bread we spent. Bowley in the first, because a lot of people outside the club, other fans don't really understand the dynamics. So the first transfer window, we didn't have a director of football. Bowley basically just picked the players Tuchel wanted. Tuchel wanted Rafinha, Dembele, Hakimi, Anthony Gordon. He got Aubameyang, Sterling, all of that, whatever. Koulibaly, dead window.
Yeah.
They sacked Tuchel. In January,
was that the right thing to do for you, man?
No, hell no. No way.
You
Oh,
should have
wait.
kept him, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
then,
cool.
as well as that, January comes, the Mudryk, Enzo, Felix window, Tacho Fofana, all of that. That was Todd Bowley and Christopher Vivell, who's currently at Man United. Then the next season goes in, and that's Igbali, who's the majority owner, not Bowley. That's the Caicedo window, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, whatever. So it's two different people. They both got different strategies. Igbali's more on the data thing. Bowley kind of wants superstars. He's on playing big wages, but Igbali's not. They have their own personal whatever. I hate both of them either way. But in terms of you could argue what my argument for you guys is similar, but my difference is one, the manager got 250 million spent. He wasn't asking in the summer window. We still need a striker. We needed a centre back. We needed legs in the midfield. All of these things, he didn't ask for it. At least Ange implies to a certain degree we need so and so. We are lacking so and so. He didn't do that first and foremost. Two, he's gotten rid of the extra depth that we had in the side. He got rid of Felix. He got rid of Chukwuemeka. He got rid of Vega.
That was a bad move. Chukwuemeka is a baller. 180 grand a week at your club, and you just got rid of him like he was waste man. He was the best up-and-coming player at Villa, and the treatment of him was disgusting, in my opinion.
Mad, he barely got minutes in the Conference League, let alone cups and leagues and that. But in the league, they disrespected him. But the manager done that himself. So when these lot have left in January, you can now point your finger at the directors for not replacing them 100%. But you got rid of these players. So then now when we have an injury crisis, we can't now all say, oh no, it's the directors. You had the team. Chukwuemeka could have filled in the 10 role when Palmer's injured. Felix could fill in as a false 9 with Jackson injured. All of these things were possible. He done that. That's why my fingers get pointed to him. As well as that, like I said, you guys have tried both. You've tried the mid-table coach that's overperforming, and you've tried experienced world-class managers who've won. We haven't done both. Pochettino is good for young players. He's got, if I'm not mistaken, 4 young player of the year players that he's coached, from Dele Alli twice, Harry Kane and Palmer. Done a good job at Southampton, overachieved. Done a good job at Spurs, who were borderline top level mid-table.
You can say overachieved, bro. I mean, runners-up for me is not to be poo-pooed. You get me? A lot of people say, but what did you win? Shut your mouth. Top 2 is to be respected. I don't give a damn what anyone says.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he overachieved, but he didn't win. Graham Potter, Pochettino, Maresca, it's one style of manager. They can. Maresca, I wouldn't even group him in that. Potter and Pochettino both developed players and overachieved, but didn't win. But they're still respected for their overachievement. Bring in a world-class manager who has won before. I want to try that. Let's try different ways of doing things. We can see with these young managers, it don't work. That's why I think there's a difference between Spurs' situation and ours.
Is there a point here from Skills? He said they spend money on average players.
Yeah, 100%. Look at the window we had. We spent 200 odd million on Amari Kellerman, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Estavio Willian, who's joining in the summer.
Yeah.
Like Sancho.
But there's some dusty names. There's some dusty names you're just reading that. Rubbish. I haven't even seen Dewsbury-Hall this season, but I know he's about. Do you know what I mean? I know he's been about. He's played a couple of games. CB, I want to ask a question from the assembled. The assembled says here, question: why wouldn't Ancelotti leave? No, I think he means why would Ancelotti leave Real if Real win the Champions League for the 2nd consecutive year? I'm sure he would want to go for the 3rd in a row. Question to you, because you're saying look, Ancelotti, he was treated badly by you, man, as well. I didn't think when you got rid of him. Why did you get rid of him? I swear he done all right.
So the first season he won the league FA Cup double. That's the first time in our club's history we've ever done that.
Yeah. But
he did get round of 16 to Inter Milan in the Champions League. Obviously, at that point, Roman was Champions League or nothing. He didn't care. 10-11, we got knocked out of the Champions League again, I think in the quarterfinal. And he was like, "Bun this, bro. I don't care for the league. I want to win the Champions League." And then to his credit, we did win the Champions League the year after we sacked him. So
is that because of the foundation that he laid? I'm always skeptical about them things there, because people are quick to kind of dismiss and praise the manager in the moment. But there was a lot of work. If Ancelotti did the double with you, man, the year before, and people tell me about the winning mentality, would you say that is the legacy of Ancelotti that got you that Champions League?
A bit of both. What I will say, I'll give him credit, for what he did for Drogba. Drogba had his best ever season under him, 09-10, 29 goals in the league, 10 assists, 33 games. He went AFCON mid-season, won the Golden Boot as well. And that was his first season under Ancelotti. Also scored the winner in the FA Cup final against Everton, free kick, posting in. So in terms of Drogba's confidence because he wasn't known as a goal scorer. He was a force to deal with. He would stretch the back line. He's creative, all of this. But a straight out-and-out goal scorer, even though that was his second Golden Boot, he wasn't regarded as that. So then the season after Ancelotti leaves and what he done, Bayern, Barcelona at home, Napoli, them big goals that he was scoring, I think that's down to the what Ancelotti paved. However, the winning mentality was always there from Mourinho. The year before Ancelotti came, we went to a Champions League semi-final with Gus Hiddink as our interim manager because we sacked Scolari. Like we was doing we were doing mad stuff with no manager. Even Di Matteo was like,
Di Matteo won the Champions League. That's where he won the Champions League.
He won the Champions League, FA Cup.
That's crazy, bro. Go on.
No, go on, bro. I was just saying I wouldn't put it all down to Ancelotti for the winning mentality. I think that's the culture of the owner. This is why I go down. I get onto our owner.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask you that about your sugar daddy, because for me, it feels like Abramovich was probably, I don't think people talk enough about what Abramovich done for Chelsea, what he's done for you. He literally put you, man, on the map. If not for Abramovich, we probably wouldn't know each other, bro. That's the reality. You weren't moving as a serious team. You weren't moving like a team to be respected. I think you were saying the other day that you, man, are only a few trophies off Arsenal. Do you get me? And that really, bro, is in the last 20 years or so. You weren't really about it 20 years ago. Do you get what I'm saying? So Abramovich, sugar daddy, has really put you, man, on the map. And the maddest thing is he almost brought Tottenham, apparently. Boy, how things would have been different for me today. Would you say you, man, miss him? Before we 100%. Go into this season and your manager now and the rest.
100% we miss him. Like you said, you perfectly put. I probably still would have been a Chelsea fan without him, just off my dad being a Chelsea fan anyway. And there is a misconception because I do give Roman Abramovich mad credit. 20 trophies in 19 years. You got to have your flowers. This is even now, we've gone 3 years without a trophy. That's the longest I've ever seen in my lifetime of Chelsea not winning a trophy. Like, that's what he's done for us. I always give him his flowers, but we was winning European trophies, beating Real Madrid in the finals in the 80s and 90s, bro. We had the likes of Gianfranco Zola coming from the best league in the world in the Serie A, Vialli, Hillet, all of these men joining us. Like, let's not act like Chelsea weren't mustard, bro. We was the big deal. Regardless, before Roman came in, we had to finish in the top 4 for him to buy us anyway in the first place. So yeah, I like to give him flowers, but rivals like to do, oh yeah, Roman, your sugar dad, this and that. Cool, but we was bringing top players before most clubs in the world in the Premier League were bringing in top players around the world. International stars were joining Chelsea. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So right. So I want to just get that misconception out the way. But in terms of Roman, we miss him 100%. You can see it, like just the soul of the club has died, man. We're not what we used to be. A lot of people cry about the atmosphere, but you see a lot of online fans. We sing Roman Abramovich. I go to the bridge, I sing Roman Abramovich. When we're singing Roman Abramovich, online fans have turned this into, oh, you're being negative against the ownership and it's toxic. But why am I allowed to honor? Why can I sing John Terry? Why can I sing Frank Lampard even though Enzo wears his 8 and Cowell's in his position? It's not toxic to them. It's honoring somebody who's brought joy and glory to the club. Why can't I do the same thing for Roman Abramovich after what he's done for us? We have a right to see his name every week, especially how the club got taken from him. So I don't understand that.
Yeah, because they forced it. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, they forced the sell of the club during COVID, and when you, well done, bro.
Sorry, bro. I was saying, I think if we move stadiums, if there's a lot of talk about our stadium moving to Earls Court, whatever we do, we need to have a stand in his name. Yeah. I think that's the right thing to do. The same way, God rest his soul, Matthew Harding has a stand in his name. I think Roman Abramovich deserves one too.
I hear that, bro. I hear that. Bro, for me, I kind of feel like similar things, and then we'll get into this season. Tottenham, for me, arguably the best team off the pitch. I think our stadium, everything that we're doing is a good look. You know what I mean? Our training ground, England's using our base always because, you know, the facilities are there. You'd be a madman not to want to come to my club. But, bro, the Tottenham ain't backing the off-field kind of ambition with the on-field ambition. And when I'm looking at my team today, I'm just like, it's like Postecoglou. I just think, yeah, okay, maybe we didn't back him, but what like you said, the fact that he was backing the team, saying, "Nah, it's fine, it's good," that he deserves to sink with the ship. Do you know what I mean? He should come out, tell the truth that this ain't what it is. You know what I mean, bro? And I'm just seeing my team slowly go down. I've got Tottenham fans. We sacked Nuno after 3 months. Now we got Tottenham fans saying, "Chilled edge," you know what I mean? Give the brother a chance to next season. And I kind of see similar things like with you. Like someone said, this is a mid-off, this conversation. Like these London clubs, yeah, are basically the standards have dropped because you came in on the show, bro. And I never thought I would ever hear a Chelsea fan shake for a Europa Conference League, a competition that Tottenham was happy to remove themselves from. And you're telling me today you're going to complete the whole European thing. But deep down, bro, it must hurt you that, bro, you're not Europa League, you're not Champions League. You're having to play in this idiot competition that really should really have the likes of Bournemouth, Fulham, do you know what I mean? Crystal Palace playing in, bro.
No, 100%. What you're saying is spot on, bro. I'll be honest, yeah. I've always, I've said it from the jump. When we qualified for Conference League a week after, that's when the protest happened that I went to, everyone laughs about because I was the only one there. I'm not happy with the state of our club, the situation. But I'm at a point now where I went to Wembley twice last year. The first time I went to Wembley, I brought my little brother with me. My little brother's at the time was 6 years old. He just turned 7. He was 6 years old. I brought him because in my heart, genuinely, I felt like this might be the last time in a long time we're going to see a trophy or go to Wembley because of the state of our club. I was like, you know what? Let me give him that experience. And we lost anyway. Yeah, he's going home crying and that, bro, on a Sunday. Man's have to now take him from Wembley back home and that he's crying on the way there. You know what I'm saying? Saying you don't like football no more because of this dead team. Because our 105 million marquee signings doing back heels in front of goal when he's one-on-one. That's what the state of our club. So I was already upset. Like, I in terms of the Wembley trips last year, I just treasured the fact that, wow, this might be the last time in a long time we can still be here.
Yeah.
Even that thought hurts me. So even the Conference League, I'm not happy ultimately. I don't want to be playing in the Conference League. I'm looking at the PSG Liverpool ties going to penalties and all of these. I'd love to be a part of that. But it's about making good of bad situations, bro. If I have an opportunity now to celebrate, win a trophy, witness a European trophy in person, bro, I'm gonna take it. It's sad to say it, but I don't trust this ownership to bring me more success, bro.
So I came up with this phrase, spicy Spurs, for the Red Tottenham. You get me? Scotch Bonnet FC, Red Hot Chili Peppers. You get me? And that's for Arsenal, yeah? I can't help but think that maybe you, man, are moving kind of spicy as well, bro. You're moving like a spicy Spurs. Hear me out. Tottenham brought in a Mourinho, top manager, didn't give him the tools, yeah? Conte, top manager, didn't get the tools. You, man, brought in top players, arguably, because a lot of them, man, and like there was enough good players within that squad to do something, and then you brought in a championship manager, bro. Like, I'm not being funny, but make that make sense. Like, I don't get, if you're ambitious, if you spend the money that you spend, surely you should have just topped that off with a top manager, bro. Because Chelsea fans have convinced themselves that Maresca is a decent manager. And I'm thinking that a lot of Chelsea fans have been on the Budgie Banton on the Hammersmith and City line. Like, legit, bro. Like, on the Hammersmith and City line, these men have been smoking the Budgie. And I just want to get your perspective on that. Are you, man, moving like a spicy Spurs?
No, 100%. You're spot on. I've been getting onto our fan base all the time. I call them Arsenal fans. We went into the season saying their top 4 was a good season. Wow, since when has top 4 become a good season, fam? That's dark. So I was never taking that. Like, from the time we got to that point, I was already worried. Yeah. Now, they're gassing up this manager at the end of the day. You got knocked out in the round of 16 to Newcastle. You got knocked out in the third round to Brighton. Both teams that we beat en route to the Carabao final last year, Carabao Cup final last team, last year with a team that you guys said was shit, Sterling shit, Gallagher shit, Thiago Silva's old. All of this stuff was said. Poch is a dinosaur. We beat all of these teams en route to the Carabao Cup final. We haven't beat no serious team. We drew to a Man United team who had no Ten Hag. They literally sacked Ten Hag, and we had Ruud van Nistelrooy coaching, and we just about scraped to the draw. We didn't beat a bad Arsenal team at home. They were struggling. We were 2-0 down against you lot, won the game. We lost to Liverpool, and everyone said that was the performance of the season. We lost, bro. What's this? Our standards have sank to the floor. But this ownership, like you said, they're not ambitious. They just want to scrape Champions League football so they can meet a certain quota, and that's it. They don't want to compete. We had the opportunity to get Luis Enrique last season instead of Poch. They chose Poch because Poch was willing to work with these young players. Luis Enrique wanted certain players signed. They weren't on it. You look at this season, we could have had Hansi Flick. Same situation. Yep. They want to work with this 150k wage bill model, under 25 model, with payment incentives instead of giving guys top wages. If you don't spend big, you're not going to be big. You pay what you get, but you get what you pay for, bro. And what we've paid for is a mid-table team. Yeah. That's the truth. I don't rate none of these players. I would only take Palmer and Caicedo to war with me, and I'll rebuild the rest of the squad.
Thank you, bro. You know what, CB? You're the realist, because I wanted to tell you, and that's why I said I couldn't banter you tonight, that your team is rubbish. I take issue with what this brother says here. He said only top performances were Villa, Spurs, Southampton. Bro, I think you were lucky to beat Spurs, you know, when you deep it. You were kind of lucky. Romero got injured early on. Van der Ven got injured early on. And the game still ended 4-3. I think if you're being real, bro, would you say you were lucky to get away with a win then?
I just think the fact that obviously we was 2 down away from home, London derby, of that magnitude as well, in the first 20 minutes, you guys should have buried us.
Yeah.
Sanchez made a very big save at 4-3 as well that goes under the radar. Son 1v1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Son had 2 1v1s. He had one that Sanchez saved, and he had one that he just put wide. We did make it out of there alive. I'm not going to be honest. Then you look at the goals we scored. Sancho, just a great goal. Cut in outside the box, slapped it.
And since then, can I just say, Sancho's been absolutely rubbish. He's been rubbish. Do you get me? Shaking his bum. He's been crap since.
I've got 2 stats for you about Sancho.
Yeah,
he hasn't had a shot on target in the league since December 26. He hasn't completed a cross since December as well.
But man, this so damn unlucky, man. This Sancho, I knew it was crap. The way this brother was sourcing, trying to shake his butt. You know what? I hate Postecoglou. If Jed Spence was on that pitch, he would have got dealt with. Do you get me? He would have got dealt with.
What's all of this Jed Spence gas as well, man? You've gone mad, bro.
Nah, Jed Spence is a bad man, bro. Like he said yesterday or a couple of days ago on an interview he had with Rio Ferdinand, 1v1, there's nobody. Nobody. He said, I'm there. I want war. I want it. So for me, and he's been Tottenham's best player. Him and Kulusevski have been our best players so far this season. We have to respect him. The amount of disrespect he's got is been mad. I just want to pick up a comment from Zaman. He says, I'm glad you know your club is dead. Bro, my club is dead this season, bro. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie to you. CB agrees, and so do all the Arsenal fans then. Both teams, Chelsea and Arsenal, moving like spicy Spurs. Moving spicy. You get me? Scotch bonnet. You know what I mean? All this hot air, flattery, but really, when you go on in between the lines or you look under the veil, both them teams are not about that life. Both them teams ain't going to do anything. In my opinion, bro, I think I'm going to go left, but I'm going to bring it back right.
Go on.
So when I mean left, I expected Newcastle to win the Carabao Cup. I just felt it was their year. I'm going to go out on a limb now and tell you I think Villa wins the FA Cup. And I think Spurs somehow stink out their way and they win the Europa League. Liverpool will get the Prem over the line. Although I did see some video from some brother that said that 11 teams could be in Europe next season. Just going left and then bringing it back. Would you agree in terms of those cups? In terms of and then you, man, winning the Europa Conference League?
FA Cup Villa, that would be a nice story. I'd really want that for Emery. I rate him highly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That would be a nice story. What did you say?
I
Spurs
think
Europa
Spurs to win the
League.
Europa, you man to win your conference. Obviously, Liverpool to do the league. I'm saying Villa will win the FA Cup.
I'm not gonna lie. Lazio that's a good team. They've got some bad boy players there. Like I think Pedro's still rolling it out there. Like we can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't sleep on them.
Yep.
Lyon and United will handle Lyon. Frankfurt ain't no joke, bro.
If we get through Frankfurt, we got to be favourites, surely.
I don't know, bro. These Italian teams, bro. I don't know. Like, we're a very bad league right now. You know that the state of our league's bad, bro. I think they got a good midfield. Like Guendouzi and that are still there. They got Pedro. Like they got guys that can just turn the game at any moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just not gonna sleep on Italian football. And then Athletic as well. There's a lot of teams here that could upset you, bro. That's just me being honest. Like,
and what you think Bilbao?
Bro, I'm not gonna sleep on them, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm not.
Maybe you're feeling like that because you had a suspicious game against Copenhagen, but bro,
We was comfortable in that tie the whole time, bro. We just have standards, but I'm saying you guys got no answer for Nico Williams. All of this Jed Spence hype, he's gonna.
Jed Spence locks.
Jed Spence locks up Nico Williams, yeah?
Closet, bro. He locks
Jed Spence locks up Nico Williams. Oh,
nah. Jed Spence is a madman, bro. Let me tell you now, Jed Spence could be England's next Carl Walker. Right now, let me give you the order of right backs in this country, and I want to do. I think Reece James is number one when he's fit.
Yeah,
and
100%.
then Spence, then Shiver Me Timbers, and then who's the other brother that these lot tried to tell me about the other day?
What about Livramento?
Over who?
Over Jed Spence?
Never, bro. Never.
Wait, are you talking just English right backs or just?
No, not just English, bro. Anyone in the Prem right now.
You've gone mad.
In the Prem right now, who over Spence? Who over Spence?
Bro, what are we doing there? Bro, Livramento's better than him, bro.
Nah, Livramento's not better than Spence, bro. You smoking budgie, bro. You're smoking budgie, bro. Jed Spence he's the only right back with Reece James that can attack and defend.
He's even better than Castagna at Fulham, bro.
Oh, bro.
He's not better than Ola Aina as well.
Forget Castagna, bro.
What about Ola Aina?
No. Bro, you're getting caught up in the Snapchat, bro. I swear, Dan. Ola Aina is a good player.
My God.
You're getting caught up in the Snapchat, bro. Don't get it twisted. Ola Aina, great player, but he's not got nothing on Jed Spence. I'm not having it, bro.
I don't even think he's
don't even chat Gusto. We ain't even talking about that French painter. You get me? That brother looks like a Parisian painter. He don't get into it, and neither does Tarek Lamptey. None of these brothers, not even Trent. No way. None of them. None of them brothers. Do you get me? None of them.
I don't even think Wan-Bissaka he's better than Wan-Bissaka still.
Bro, are you smoking budgie, bro? Like,
bro, I'll be honest.
Let's move,
what
bro.
Has Jed Spence done? No, what's Jed Spence's best games? Like, I want to actually know.
He had Salah in his pocket, like Polly pocket this season.
But
bro.
I've seen Wan-Bissaka do that to PSG, bro, with Mbappe, bro. So there's levels.
Bro, Spence did it at Rennes against Mbappe. He said it in his interview. He said that Mbappe didn't want it. He said Mbappe didn't want the smoke, bro. What can I say? Bro, bro, can I tell you, what player do you know? They said, somebody asked him about what do you think of Martinelli, and he laughed.
But
Martinelli's dead, bro. Understand the levels.
Martinelli's dead, though.
Martinelli and he's niggas, bro. Like,
I'm confused, yeah, because you said that he pocketed Salah, yeah?
He did.
Didn't you might lose that game 4-0?
No, we did, bro. But he pocketed Salah, bro. and he wasn't even on the right side of the pitch, bro. And he went on the right side of the pitch. Remember, he's playing left back or right back as well. He's the only one that can do that. Tell me another player that can play right back and centre back and be solid in both positions. Nobody.
Well, you can't flex. You can't be flexing defensive performances about guys getting locked up and he's conceded 4 goals,
bro. My team's in a mess, but I'm seeing the individual, and I know Spence is a madman. Watch him, my bro. watch him. So look, bro, going back, because a lot of people are going to be watching this, and big up to everyone that's locked on. Make sure you smash a like. Bro, what is your strongest lineup for this game? What would you like to see? And is it something that Maresca does?
What would I like to see?
I know he kind of changes it almost every game.
Yeah,
what is your strongest lineup?
Reece James at right back, playing as an overlapping fullback, actually bombing up and down the pitch, being in attacking positions, crossing at the edge of the box. Wesley Fofana centre back. I would want Aaron PM Mufasa on the bench. I can't have Levi Colwill starting. I'd have Tosin.
So you have Tosin and who? And who?
Fofana.
Fofana, okay.
So we got some height as well. No Colwill. Cucurella left back, of course.
Is he that good, Cucurella?
He's having a good season, man.
I don't really rate him that much. I think he's having a good. I agree with you. I think he's having a good season, but the way people are waxing lyrical over him, bro, I'm thinking.
You know what is, yeah? Obviously, he was going into the season having a very good Euros. Got the assist for the winning goal. Was dominant against Spain, France. Like, we got to give him his flowers for those performances. So he's come into that with a lot of hype. And I think he's matched the energy levels, man. Of course, he's had his moments. For example, them 2 goals conceded against you guys. That's poor. And yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's having a good season. I'm very critical of my players, but I give credit where it's due in it. He surprised me this year. I'll be honest.
Okay, calm. So as you keep going in midfield.
Yeah, Cucurella left back. I will have. Okay, well, this is based on fitness as well, isn't it? So yeah, as I said, yeah, so cool. I'd have a midfield 3 of Lavia, Enzo Caicedo, Palmer right wing with Reece James overlapping.
Yeah.
On the left, I'll have Neto, Jackson up top, and I think that's enough to handle you.
Has Neto done all right?
No, I don't rate Neto.
Yeah. At least he ain't been injured. He's not been injured.
Yeah, that's what I will say. He ain't been injured, but bro, like, what's availability if you're dog shit, bro? We cost us 60 million, and he's getting outscored by Mikel Merino, who's a makeshift DM up top, bro. That's mad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, from what I've seen from him, all jokes aside, in a Chelsea kit, because I've been asking this to Chelsea fans and they don't want to say it because we're weird as a fan base. Like, there's a majority. The majority of Chelsea fans there's a virus going around the fan base. It's called toxic positivity virus. It's like corona.
We got that at Spurs as well.
It's spreading like wildfire. They will tell you that we've got a better team than Liverpool, got a better squad than Liverpool. 9 Chelsea players getting a combined 11 with Arsenal. All of this stuff. Then when you ask them to win the league, oh no, you're being unrealistic. That's them. But I've asked them in a Chelsea shirt, what's Pedro Neto done that Timo Werner can't do in a Chelsea shirt? Because I saw Werner dunk on Real Madrid at the Bernabeu multiple times. Yeah. I've seen Timo Werner, and I don't even rate Werner. But I'm seeing the same thing. Run down the byline, cutting and pass. 1v1, you can shoot here and there. We both got meaty goal records. Like, you cost us 60 million, bro. You came in with hype like you was gonna do something. Same way Werner came with hype. Maresca hasn't used him and Sancho properly though. CB, I agree. The manager, he doesn't do overlapping fullbacks. He's leaving the players 1 versus 3, like on the wings. I will be honest. I don't think Neto needs to be sold now. He needs 1 more year, in my opinion, because I know what he's done in the league, but under another manager, bro. This manager,
Mo's saying that's crazy. I can't lie. It's his first season. What'd you say?
Mo's currently the I don't know if you know this. I'm running something on my Twitter called Toxic Positive NPC of the Week, and he won this week. So I'm not surprised by Mo's comments. I see him in the comment section all the time. Got his Clear Lake cape on, Maresca cape. So
hey, Mo, are you a Maresca Superman?
He's a Maresca super soldier, bro.
Mr. Positive. That is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Big up to you. So, bro, for me at Tottenham, thank God we got Vicario back. I never thought I'd say that. It's got to be Jed Spence for me as right back. But the problem is, if we play Jed Spence right back, it means we've got to play Udogie left back, and your doggy ain't been the same since he got done by Minty Breath from Brighton, bro. So if we play Spence left back, which is not his best position, but he can do a job, it means we've got to play Pedro Porro. Either way, bro, one of the sides is lacking. Van de Ven is back, and I would have Danzo over Romero. Let me tell you, bro, there's one thing I don't like in football at the moment, and if I get a lot of stick for this, it's calm. And it's them brothers from Buenos Aires. Yeah. Romero came back literally about a week before the internationals, this pussy clock. Do you get what I'm saying? And did you see the flick or the chip that Enzo did for Argentina to get their goal? To make, are you seeing what these men are doing for Buenos Aires? Nah.
That stuff there is good.
They're peeing me off, bro.
But this is the thing, yeah. A lot of men always talk about AFCON and that when it comes to judge. The man in Latin America do serious judge. The Argentinians, the performances I see from Enzo, I'm seeing him sprinting off the ball. I'm seeing him contesting duels, things he never does. Now he's getting best midfielder in the world charts over a World Cup qualifier. This is what these men do. When it comes for their clubs, they don't do nothing. But for their country, these men are different players, fam. It's different. Great.
For Buenos Aires, these men are moving different. So for me, I don't want to see Romero in the starting lineup for Spurs. I'd rather have Danzo if he's fit. Then the problem with Tottenham is we don't know our best midfielder, and that's a problem. If you don't know your midfield three, you were able to quickly call out Lavia. Do you get me? Enzo, Caicedo. Do you get me? That's your midfield three. Tottenham, I don't want to see Basuma because this brother, every time he's just going Louis Vuitton, he can't do nothing. I don't want to see Bentancur. I'm not sure about Papsar. Like, sometimes he's all right, sometimes he's not. Bergval's only 18, should be playing in the 10, but we're playing him in the 6. Maddison has one good game, has 5 crap games. Like, Tottenham's midfield is meaty, bro. Like, I don't want any of them. And personally, I would rather have Kulusevski in the 10. I think Kuli will be back for this game. But around Kuli, who is it? Well, first and foremost is there's not going to be around Kuli because it's likely to be Madders. Yeah, Tottenham's attack is, to be honest, we're a mess because we don't know our best midfield three. Son has been washed this season, so I don't want Son starting. The problem is Tell is rubbish as well. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, mate. He's rubbish, bro. Tell me nothing. Then we
you see what's mad though? This is why, like you said, we're spicy Spurs. Us, man, were working for him. Our fan base were moving mad. Bring Tell. I'm saying to them, man, what issues in our squad does Tell answer? No, he's one of the best young players in Bundesliga. Bring. And not only did he reject us for Spurs, he's also dog shit. So this is all of this twerking for a player that even Spurs fans don't think is good enough. And he rejected us.
He's not, bro.
We had Willian cancel and miss a medical on the day, fam, for us. And then we've got guys like Matthias Tell rejecting us. Who's Matthias Tell, bro?
Tell is not the guy. Then we got Brennan Johnson. Oh, God. Like, Brennan Johnson, I swear, Dan, he needs to go and play for Leeds, bro. Like, legit. Like, he's not about this big 6 thing. Solanke's actually all right, but you know what? Solanke would do good for you because you, man, would feed him. The sort of chances that Jackson misses, Solanke buries. But we play a system where we don't aim for Solanke. We're aiming for Son, who's washed right now, or we're aiming for Brennan Johnson, who's washed right now. So right now, Tottenham would rather play Kulusevski on the wing because Brennan Johnson's not good enough, even though Kuli is better in the 10. And then Odebear, his eye. You get what I'm saying? His eye is not that. He's not that guy, bro. He's really not that guy. But we have to just run with it. So for me, if Tottenham was to get a result at the Bridge, which I can't really see happening, it's long. It's looking long for Spurs, bro. It's looking long. Like I can't work it out right now. I mean, I just have to hope that Tottenham do something, bro. Let's get into the predictions, bro, because I really enjoyed this conversation. You've given us a nice history lesson. You've also given like a realism. We want to do a quick combined 11, but I'm not gonna bother with the whole visuals because I think I can't even get it up right now. But real quick, pause. If there was a combined 11, bro, I think only 3 players from Tottenham gets into it. No, 4.
Right now, fully fit, or like as in
players,
team
maybe
right now.
4 Spurs players, fully fit right now, who are likely to play. I think Vicario over both your keepers, because I think your keepers are rubbish.
I'll take Romero and Van der Ven too, though.
Would you? Both of them?
Yeah.
No way! No way!
Oh, off defense is shit, bro. We need centre backs, bro. I'll take Van der Ven and I'll take Romero. Actually, Romero's sus. I'll get Fofana and Van der Ven.
Danzo. He's a bad man. Danzo is actually.
I've been seeing. You know when you Spurs guys kill me though. When you guys start hyping someone new.
No, bro, he's legit. He's actually good. No Tottenham fan apart from me knew about this brother, and the reason why I knew about him is weirdly I watched Austria v France in the Euros, and when he broke up, he was just gunning to broke up Mbappe that day, and when he broke up his nose, I went, "All right, I see you, bro. I see you."
Oh, it was him that broke Mbappe's nose.
He's the one that broke Mbappe's nose. Do you get me? But you know, that game, he was just on hostility that game. And I thought, you know what, whoever this guy is, he's a madman, but I can work with this hostility thing. And he's the guy that they brought to my club. He's actually good. That's why I'm like, get Romero out, bro. Get him gone.
But this is what you man are on, though. You look like gassing Udogie last season as well, calling him the best fullback in the league.
Udogie was good last season. And then...
And Porro. What happened to Porro hype? You look like gassing Porro.
Bro, look, you said something, and I wasn't sleeping on you when you said about the judge. I reckon when Minty Beth spun Udogie, he blew some chalk on his face.
Hey, stop.
Bro, I swear down, he blew some chalk. Bro, I swear down, he blew chalk on his face. Bro, honestly, I can't understand it myself, because he was cooking last season, and then this season, it's just not the same. He blew chalk in his face, bro. I swear down. We need to watch the game again and see if you see the white powder. You know why my man is moving suspicious this season, bro. That's really what happened. So yeah, all right. So we're going with the two centre backs from Spurs. Who's right? Okay, Reece James over Jed Spence. I'm gonna have to give you that.
But yeah, I'd have both. I'd have Reece James and Cucurella as my fullbacks. I ain't gonna lie, man. This Jed Spence, I want to watch Jed Spence properly.
He's a madman. Trust me, I think you'll be impressed by him. I think you'll be impressed by Spence. He's not Reece James.
You're not the only one that's been saying it, but Ange as well, he's a bit weird when it comes to Jed Spence, bro. Like the games he'll bench him for mad long, and then
bro, he's a pussy. This is why he deserves to leave. Bro, this pussy clap rested Jed Spence against Man City, even though our game was a week later. It was Thursday, and our next game was Thursday. And, you know, in the interview, Jed Spence confirmed that Doku, he used to play with Doku at Rennes, and then man would do 1v1 after training. Like, he was basically saying, I got Doku in my pocket. And this pussy Clark played Pedro Porro, and Porro got cooked that game. Like, Porro can't hack 1v1. Like, he's getting on my nerves. So yes, Postecoglou is a waste man. So we're going with Van der Ven for Fofana. We're going with Vicario. We're going with Cucurella, and we're going with Reece James. Midfield, bro. The only thing I would say is Kulusevski has been good this season, bro. I would go with your midfield, but I take out Enzo. I don't rate Enzo, bro.
Yeah, you're talking to the right person, bro. I don't rate him either.
So what? Lavia, Caicedo.
I'll do Lavia, Caicedo. I'll put Kulusevski in the 10 and I'm Palmer on the right.
Come, that can run because Brendan Johnson's utter garbage. And I don't know, bro, this is how far from grace Son has fallen, bro. I don't think Son starts over Neto.
Wow. I know Son's been finished lately, but wow.
Bro, I'm not sure.
Has it got to that point? Do you reckon there's a thing where it's like he's been a hero for too long, innit? And he's becoming a villain? Because he's played, what, 450 odd games for you guys now?
You know, the thing with Son, bro, I actually said in the summer, weirdly, that we should sell him for 70 mil. And I reckon we would have got him for 70 mil. I'm a forward thinker. Bro, Son's drop-off this season is shocking. There's been times where Tottenham fans have been like, bring on Werner. Okay, yeah, bro. we've been watching Son and we're like, you know what? Bring Werner on. Like, he brings something different. I think even in the Liverpool game, we wanted him off and then Werner come in and just whipped a quick cross. And I'm like, nah. So, bro, Son, I think Neto gets in ahead of Son, bro. I know Tottenham fans are going to be like, stop looking at yesteryear. This season, Son's been rubbish. Let's not lie. I think Son, and then I think Solanke over Nicholas Jackson, bro. As much as
I would have done Jackson left wing, bro. Solanke up top.
Yeah, you could even do that.
I think Jackson's best position, in my opinion, is being a left winger, bro. I think when we get a proper striker, I want Isak, bro. I've been saying that a lot of Chelsea fans are asking for Liam Delap and that.
Isak's a madman. If you get Isak, you win the league.
But because we got the bread, bro. This is the thing. We've got the money. Why is everyone asking for Liam Delap when we're Chelsea, bro?
Delap.
Go and get Isak, bro. Why are we
Delap could do a job though. He could do a job.
Would you have faith in starting Liam Delap at the Bernabeu in a round of 16 tie or quarter final? That's the questions you gotta ask. I ask myself that every question and my fan base every single time we're linked to a player. Would you trust him to start at the Bernabeu and win us a game second leg? If the answer is no, or you gotta think about it, go get someone else.
Yeah,
that's just the fact.
And that is the standards, really. That is the standards. Like legitly, Chelsea are supposed to be bringing in proven players. Proven, like there's no question. I do think the Lap is quality. I do agree with my brother here that the Lap is a good player, but we need to see more of him. I think it was crazy of you, man, to sell Omari Hutchinson, though. I think that was very stupid. You were better off keeping Omari than bringing in Sancho, in my opinion. I think he was a bad man player. And I would love Tottenham to go and get Omari. If Tottenham had any sense, we would take that brother from Ipswich real quick. Him and Delap, to be honest with you, I'll take both them brothers. And then Tottenham is already an improved team overnight with them two brothers. Bro, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure. I just want to get your prediction and everyone's prediction. So we've got people talking about 4-0. We've got a couple people saying Tottenham to win. Legitly. Can I just say one thing, though, bro, before we talk about the prediction quickly? Got last 5 minutes. What is it with you and the Red Tottenham, bro? And the spicy Spurs. What is it that every time you play Arsenal, bro, you man act like a bunch of pussies, bro? Like, it's what is wrong with you, man? Never showing up. And then against Tottenham now, you want to act with your chest. You want to act like you got something. Like, why do you do that?
Flat track bullies, bro. That's all it is. Any serious team. United have chefed us up last year. Liverpool chefed us up. Man City done the double on us. You man even beat Man City, fam. We don't play against any serious team apart from Spurs. That's why when a lot of our fans, I get onto Maresca, I said, you haven't had not one serious win all season. They run around, oh, but we beat Spurs. When do we not beat Spurs?
Bruv.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I don't get, though, legit, like, let's talk football for a moment, yeah? Your rivals should be Arsenal, not Spurs. Like, really and truly, we're not directly, we've never been, like, in recent year, we've not been the problem. The problem has been Arsenal. If anyone's going to take you, man, away or push you off your pedestal, it's always been Arsenal. They were the ones up and coming. They're the ones that is closer to you. They're the ones who there should be beef on the underground. And yet, for whatever reason, you, man, want to beef Spurs, who really and truly, if you want to deep it, ain't involved. What make that make sense? Make that make sense.
No, 100%, bro. Do you know what it is? Yeah, even me, I don't look at Spurs like growing up. Spurs were never pagans to me. Like, I'll be honest, Spurs were never pagans to me. Like when it comes to the Spurs thing, that from young, like you man had Defoe. I always rated Defoe, Pavlyuchenko, Modric. Yeah. You man had a good team. I never looked at you man like, oh, these are the ops. I looked at Arsenal like that. Even till this day, I've got Man United, as more pagans than you lot.
Yeah.
I don't look at you like that. It's only as I started getting older, I went to my first game when I was like 10. By like 15, Liquidator comes on, everyone's saying we hate Tottenham, Chelsea, before every game.
Yeah,
so like, oh, these men are the ops. But even that, I don't really like it because I think you lot are beneath us. We shouldn't be engaging in a rivalry like that with you lot. Yeah, you're Spurs. We don't rate Spurs. But I don't think it needs to be a rivalry to the point where before every game, we're chanting how much we hate Spurs, bro. Yeah, even though our protest was doing that. I don't care for this this beef. This beef. The only time it was really peak is when the Pochettino when he was challenging for league titles. Then it's like, oh fuck, these men actually might win something. Oh, okay, that's when the battle of the bridge, all of that. That's valid. Right now, what rivals do we have? It's a mid of. We both got owners that spend money on everything but investing in the first team. That's our only rivalry.
Yeah. I hear you, my guy. I hear you. I just didn't understand because every time I see you, man, play Arsenal, you, man, just look like a bunch of pussy class, like little idiot boys. And then watch Tottenham now. You, man, are all slide tackling. You get me barging, wanting to have a scrap. You know what I mean? Man, them fighting. And I'm like, make that. Where was that energy when you had Arsenal the other week? Where has that energy's never been there? When you lot got beat 5-0, you, man, rolled over like it was all right. And there was no Chelsea fan upset when you lost 5-0 to Arsenal. You might have been upset, but not the sort of outrage that should be coming from a team that is supposed to be one of the biggest teams in London, one of the biggest teams in the world. You, man, just went, oh, yeah, it's Arsenal. That's what they do to us. They put our finger in our batty. That's what it was.
Hey, do you know what I will say, though, yeah? All jokes aside, if you lot somehow beat us at the bridge, sack him that same day. There's no excuse in that. He's got to go. Yeah. I don't want to hear no, give him time, no, not this. He has to go. You lot are 15th in the league. I can't remember the last time you lot. I think you beat us in 2019 or 18 at home.
I don't remember, bro.
You don't really beat us at home. We got a good record against Spurs. I think at home is not. At home is in 20 odd years. You don't beat us in the league at home. Sack him.
We don't, bro. We don't.
Bro, like, get him gone. Generally, there's no sugarcoating it. I expect to win. Everyone expects to win, regardless. I think even last season, we was more shakier coming into this game, this exact same fixture, because you guys won the top 4 race, and we were 9th in the league. And we had injuries as well.
Yeah.
So, and we won that game comfortably. So, there's no excuse. Genuinely.
Yeah. 100%. So, bro, let's have the prediction before we go, bro. Go.
I've got a messy 2. I've got a dead 2-1 win, bro. Boring football. To be fair, Jackson's back, so we could actually be good in transition. Obviously, having Jackson back is big. Neto as an outlet. You guys play a high line at the end of the day. That's something that we thrive against. I don't expect you guys to go there and play a low block. I think we're both going to not play low blocks. It actually might be an end-to-end game, but I see it being 2-1, 3-1 Chelsea. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah. I actually think Spurs don't. I think you guys whack us 3 or 4-0, bro. Like, I just think that Postecoglou right now is under a lot of pressure. And because of the pressure that he's under, he's just making foolishness mistakes. Tottenham don't look like scoring. Bro, let me tell you, bro, this season, we have gone 9 games where in a whole half, we've not had a shot on goal. We went to Tamworth. Bro, like, sometimes you can read. We drew with Tamworth in 90 minutes, bro. Like, bro, I would have been pissed if we drew with Norwich in that game, or Huddersfield, or a Leyton Orient, or Charlton, bro. We drew with Tamworth, bro. And we went to AZ. We didn't register a single shot on goal in the whole 90 minutes. And then the way we got dispensed by Fulham the other day, it's looking long. I reckon Chelsea win 4-0. Tottenham ain't scoring. I don't trust them. I don't know what midfield we're going to have. One of our wing-back positions is going to be weak. Centre-back, it looks like Danzo might not be fit. And if Danzo ain't fit, I don't see him playing Romero and Van der Ven for the full 90 minutes, even though Romero is pretty much playing maximum minutes for Buenos Aires, but whatever. Then our attack is rubbish. Alderweireld ain't beating Reece James or Cucurella. Let's just be real. Brennan Johnson ain't beating Cucurella. Let's be real. Son ain't beating Reece James. Let's be real.
Oh, but that Solanke Coble battle
will be an interesting.
Solanke still, he's gonna do something. I can tell already.
Solanke would if we would cross the ball into the box, but we don't. We don't cross the ball into the box, bro. Solanke will be at the halfway line doing doggies, bro. That's the truth. So I've got Chelsea to win 4-0. Yeah, say what you like, Spurs fans against me. The truth of the matter is we don't. Okay, if Danzo, what did he say? He says if Danzo ain't fit, If that's a bit real quick, bruv. If he's not fit, bro, it's long, bro. There's no point doing a watch along if the brother's not fit. But real talk, I think Chelsea win 3 or 4-0. If Tottenham were to win, the only thing I would say about Ange Ball, even though I don't like it, is it's got a surprise in it. You saw us beat Liverpool. You saw us beat City. Could this madman spring a surprise and we get a win away at Stamford Bridge? I think if he was to win the game, he's definitely solidified his job for the following season. But, bro, I just don't trust Postecoglou, bro. I just think he's a madman. So I see an easy Chelsea win. And I see Tottenham receiving 16 L's and counting this season. And when I said it after the Brighton game that I can see Tottenham losing 18-19, I was chatting at my ass at the time. But now man's looking like Mystic Meg. Because really and truly, we are 3 defeats from my prediction that was late last year. But if Tottenham lose, I say we have to sack him before Frankfurt. What are we waiting for? Like, what are we waiting for? Do you get me? Drogba says, you, man, don't beat us. We don't. That's the truth. Zaman says Spurs will win 3-2. I really can't see Spurs scoring. CB, I know you saw Enzo's performance. He did.
He's not gassing up World Cup qualifiers. You know what, yeah? I got a challenge for Enzo Fernandez. Since this is how you perform for your country, show up, please. Spurs on Thursday, I need that exact same performance because I'm yet to see you show up in a big game. Spurs ain't even really a top team. You ghosted against Liverpool. Barely played against Arsenal. You came off the bench because you were dog shit in the lead up to that game. United, same story. I'm yet to see you actually show up. Arsenal at the Emirates. Manchester City both times. You ain't done nothing when we really needed you. But for Argentina World Cup qualifiers, you're here dropping all these performances.
Man's bending it in like Beckham, you know, like that.
Like, so you can't do it. I need you to see. I need to see it. I need to see it. But it was a good game, innit? Credit where it's due. It was a good game, though.
Yeah, big up. And Jordan's questioning me, saying solidify his job based on one game, bro. I think that the fact that the Tottenham fan base are giving him the time, and I think part of the reason why we're giving Postecoglou the time is because he got that win against Liverpool in the first leg and he beat City. And I can see Tottenham moving mad that, boy, you beat Chelsea. His argument would be, give me time and I can do more of this. Bearing in mind that Pochettino didn't beat Chelsea away from home. Like, no one's beating Chelsea away from home. So for Postecoglou to go away and get a win against Chelsea, yes, bro, that one game could be enough to keep his job to the start of next season. I'm not saying I'm standard FC. I think even if he beats Chelsea and wins the Europa League, he should still be sacked. That's my standards. But given that our fan base, the standard is so low, I think beating Chelsea and losing in the Europa League, he still keeps his job. I swear down. That's how mad our club is moving at the moment. But big up to everyone that's locked on. CB, big up to you. Have you got? I know you're flying to Thailand to Phuket. How many hours flight? Is that 14 hours flight?
15 hours.
Yay!
Yeah, mad thing.
Yay!
So I'm probably not going to be active until maybe Friday, Saturday. But I also want to do a preview with you sometime next week. So I know you're on abroad as well, but let's make something happen on my side. Yeah,
just let me know. Obviously, the game's on Thursday, but man's about. But bro, thank you, man. It's been a real pleasure.
Always, man. Just jokes aside as well, man. Keep killing it, bro. You're probably the funniest on the net when it comes to this platform, bro. And you need your flowers, bro. You need to jump on TikTok as well and clip up the shit you say, bro. You are insane. I'm telling you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Bro, thank you. And you too, bro. Like, I've been seeing your stuff, killing it. Your growth has just been tremendous, bro. And that's down to the fact, bro, you're a natural talent. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, some people are just, they're all right. It can be forced, but yours is genuine. You get me? You're a funny dude yourself, bro. And I see your stuff, and it's brilliant stuff, bro. So you deserve all the flowers as well for what you're doing. And I'm really, really grateful, man. I'm really, really grateful. To be honest, I reckon I would have been dropping killer bars. I had bare tunes for if Tottenham had a good season. Man is out here cussing with Eminem and Stan because this pussy clout is just doing the idiot thing, but it is what it is, man. So for real. Big up, what I'm saying? Yeah, big up, man. Big up to everyone that's locked on. Thank you, Lee. We got to 50 likes. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the people, them. And I'll be back tomorrow evening with a blueprint. You heard from CB. Safe journeys to Phuket. Do you know what? I was meant to go to Phuket in Jan before the Arsenal game, and I cancelled it. The dumbest thing, bro. The dumbest thing. With me, I wasn't going to have access to Wi-Fi. I was looking to go on a yoga retreat. You know, like that. Just humming for 2 weeks. You know, like that. But
you
yeah,
need
man,
that
so
after this handball, bro. You need that.
Bruv, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Big up everyone locked in, locked on. I'll be on Spurs King TV later on. And
Love,
we are
man.